Second choice.
All right, we're back up. We're back up and rolling here.
Yeah, hold on. We gotta make sure it comes up there.
Well, it should come up over there if you got green.
Yeah, we trying to get live video outside pretty quick.
I think emoticon hand number's way too low here.
Derek Givner's going to cash his checks right now.
Did you have to restart to
He's hiding from us.
Probably, yeah.
We're back up. We should be back
No,
up.
it says was live.
Uh-oh. Do we have to go live again?
Maybe, I don't know.
You have to make a whole
On
new.
Facebook.
Wait. Oh no, that's the replay. Fuck.
You don't want that.
No.
Refresh it, because it.
Was live.
Well, son of a.
You gotta make a new.
We are live.
I think.
Still.
Well, we're live on the radio. I know that.
Yay.
Okay, yeah, we're live. Here we are on Periscope. Well, we're released on Periscope. Oh wait, let me retweet that off the show
Broadway
account.
Donna down to 5-1.
So it means we're probably live on YouTube too.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, Facebook just kind of died out.
Yes.
But if we're live,
Barn Bell, what kind of odds am I getting here?
13.
13 to 1.
Too low.
meanwhere Broadway Donna's going down to
That's not
5
too
to
low.
1.
Too low.
Broadway Donna's going towards that territory that I might
Be
not.
about 30.
Where are we at with Broadway Donna?
She's 5 to 1.
5-1. Too low.
That's not bad.
Too low.
6 minutes ago, live. 4 minutes ago, live. 2 minutes ago, live. I know, that's just the connectivity problems. But we're released live on Periscope. We're probably live on YouTube. Facebook, I think, has given up altogether.
Well, we're live
Yeah.
on the Fire TV app as well, so
Yeah.
yeah. So we are still live. No worries. Still live on
They just keep bringing the
Fire
trophies in
TV,
and putting them with the
Periscope,
rest.
YouTube, everything except Facebook. But you know, we've had a lot of viewers tonight, so again, thanks everybody for watching our show. Try to keep you entertained here. And we're on Facebook? No.
We're still live on YouTube.
I'm just leaving
What do
here.
you think of 7 to 5 on Ariana?
On 7.5 on Ariana?
Yeah.
Still too
Oh,
low.
it's way too low.
We were just notifying
But
our.
you'd rather take 11 to 1 on Barn Bella?
Yes.
Wow.
What about Barn Bella appeals to you? Because
Don't get it.
she's coming out of the
You're getting
clearly
a driver
weaker
change.
elimination. That's it.
Corey Callahan, you got an inside post. She's coming off an okay race.
She's not fast enough.
A driver change can't do that much.
Oh, yes, it can.
This is where we disagree.
We'll see.
This is where we disagree. I thought that with Fate Dosiv, and oh boy, was I wrong. I was wrong.
Maybe Caprice Hill, 20 to 1. Oh for the year. She's made 1.3 million. She
20
was
to
really
1.
good at Lexington.
Yeah, but I lost the race because of all these ads. Here we go. Caprice Hill, 4th NF happenstance. Again, I don't know how to handicap that elimination. Because a lot of those horses, I don't know if... Well, here, actually, here's the one side I admittedly did not consider. They all made the final no matter what.
Right.
So they're not going to fly home. That throws a monkey wrench in my entire
It's hard to have
handicap.
Ariana G, who lost at 1 to 9 last time. Now she gets the 8-hole. I don't know. I mean, she's obvious, but that's a low price.
I'll admit 9 to 2 on Broadway Donna is also a low price.
Yeah.
Motorcon Hanover 2 to 1 is a low price. Ariana G at 7 to 5 is a low price. 9 to 1 on NF happenstance is a really low price.
So basically, we're not getting any value on the entire board.
We gotta go.
21 Caprice Hill. Why
Race
not?
13 call coming up next.
Bear Trot in a moment.
All right, I'm back. We're getting ready to go for the Breeders' Crown Mare Trot. Field of 9 going postward for this event. I called the audible after realizing I might have handicapped this race poorly. That 21 in Caprice Hill, why not? Because Broadway Donna's not a decent price in this race. Ariana G to the outside. She should win this race, but the post might be enough to take her out of contention. And also, 2-1 on Motorcon Hanover is a little too low. The drizzle's starting to come back a touch. The starting car's in position. We got 2 finals left. This is the Mare Trot. Seven to 5 now on Ariana G. 2-1 on Motorcon Hanover. She's the second choice. Broadway Don's the third choice at 4-1. Full field of 9, in line, in behind, into the backstretch. They're in motion. This is the Breeders' Crown Mare Trot. It's approaching the start. Off and trotting, trying to show speed to the outside. NF Happenstance with Caprice Hill and a Motorcon Hanover as they move on towards that first turn. Caprice Hill moving out to clear command from NF Happenstance. Motorcon Hanover's parked out in third with Ariana G away fourth to the outside of Broadway Donna sitting fifth. Back away sixth, then comes Barn Bella around that turn ahead of Celebrity Ruth there, then back to Pink Pistol and Ice Attraction moving to that opening quarter. In front here to the first panel in 27-1. Clearing control comes Motorcon Hanover, but Ariana G moving up to the outside to brush and clear command with Caprice Hill sitting third ahead of NF Happenstance fourth. Broadway Donna's back fifth, about 4 lengths off the lead. Now pulling to the outside here for Dave Miller ahead of Barn Bella catching that cover from sixth. Celebrity Ruth gaps a touch towards the back with Ice Attraction trying to enter the flow third over, moving to that clubhouse turn, going to the half-mile mark. In front, leading the way here, Ariana G. Outside, Broadway Donna now have to be second to a 56 and 4 half mile, 29 and 3 that second quarter. Riding the pocket now, Motorcon Hanover moving into the back stretch as Ariana G endures pressure from Broadway Donna, only a neck away. Second over in that flow, Barn Bella with Caprice Hill shuffled to sixth. Third up in that flow, then Celebrity Ruth, and towards the back of the pack trying to enter the flow, Pink Pistol and Ariana, or rather Ice Attraction is flying down 3 wide for Ox Fenstead. 3 quarters in 1, 25 and 2, 28 and 3 that third quarter. Ice Attraction almost from last to first has now swooped up to take a challenge to Ariana G. Ariana G battles back to the rail, but Ice Attraction is digging into the leader coming into the stretch. Spence Ice Attraction at 50-1 trying to pull off the upset, but a Motorcon Hanover's now pop pocket and Dupé is lunging for the lead. It's a Motorcon Hanover getting up to best Ice Attraction in the Mare Trot from Caprice Hill third, NF Happenstance fourth, Ariana G fifth, then back to Barn Bella, Pink Pistol, Broadway Donna, Celebrity Ruth last of all. The Motorcon Hanover pops pocket to win the Mare Trot in 154-1.
back from the mare trot where Emoticon Hanover edged out of the pocket, went by Ice Attraction, who looked so powerful finishing, but Emoticon Hanover, when she gets that kind of trip, we were talking, she can kick home, but I think we all agree Ice Attraction was the horse in that race. She came from 4th over, 3 wide to the 3/4, swooped from nearly last to get 2nd at 50 to 1, and was only beat because Emoticon Hanover got the better trip. Emoticon Hanover wins at 2 to 1. Again, Ice Attraction 2nd at 50 to 1. I think Caprice Hill got 3rd at 20 to 1. That was the horse I called an audible on. She sounded perfect trip, while NF Happenstance and Jack Parker Jr. snuck up for 4th. Good for them at least. And we got some payoffs. 620 to win on Emoticon Hanover, 3 to place, $3 a show. Ice Attraction 25 to place and $12.80 to show. Caprice Hill 3rd returns $10.40 to show. $2 exacta, 5.9, $223.20. The 50-cent trifecta, 5.94, $466.80. And that 10-cent superfecta, no Ariana G, but you get 2 to 1 on top with Emoticon Hanover, 50 to 1 second, Ice Attraction, 20 to 1 third with Caprice Hill, and 10 to 1 fourth with NF Happenstance. 10-cent super, $1,022.88.
Big super there.
The 2 to 1 on top.
That's
and a bunch of
a big
bombs
super.
That would have been a great double to start. Mike was on Ice Attraction there, and he had Lazarus single at the second half of his double. And Caprice Hill. But Emoticon Hanover, of course. It seems like she always screws us over. She always bests us because she gets that trip.
Well, I mean,
and
she
she's
was
better
a
than
use.
them.
She was a use.
She was obvious.
Yeah. But at 2 to 1 or whatever she was, that's tough.
Yeah, I mean, if you felt 2 to 1 was value on her, then you're probably jumping up and down. But like at 50 to 1, having Ice Attraction making that big move, that was a good call. It was at least a good call.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely thought that, it was it's just the setup. I mean, you're more playing the setup than anything else. So.
But where there's one race left to go, can you believe we're already almost done with all 14? Feels like we just started a
5
day
hours
ago.
This is the big one.
This is Lazarus versus McWicked versus everyone else, if you really want to think about it on that lens either.
Lazarus, McWicked, number 5. For the final time, I think.
And then you got the Don't Tell Me Again.
Well, no, the TVG. I guess Lazarus is entering into the TVG final.
Oh, is he now?
Yep.
That's
what I heard.
Yeah.
That's what they said.
Now, you think Lazarus goes to the front here.
I do.
He has to go to the front.
Well, he has a post edge. He has to get around the wall.
McWicked's not a horse to race on the front either. He likes to grind past horses.
Here's the thing about this race.
Okay.
Burke has 3 horses in here. He had a 4th and scratched early. So the thing about this race, filibuster with the rail. He's got a ton of early speed. What does he do?
He's got a gun.
He's got a gun. How fast are they going to go that first quarter? Hey, John.
John Budenstein,
yeah. The first quarter is really going to be key here because if Filibuster decides to sting Lazarus, that's really going to play a big part in how this race unfolds later because McWicked could benefit from that. So
that's up for grabs, yeah. Yeah, you can take one.
The key in this race is how hard Lazarus has to work early because Filibuster's going.
Well, I think you also argue how hard does Lazarus have to work late? Does anyone pressure him? Someone's got to pressure him.
In the middle part of the race, the only pressure that's going to be coming, I think, is from McWicked because I don't think any of these outside horses are going to be firing. Don't Tell Me Again, I think, could end up with a second over trip here. I like his chances if the 1 and 2 go at it early. Don't Tell Me Again has a shot.
He could come in 25 and 3 in that race.
He's got the kick. He knows how to race in these types of races. He's made $373,000 this year, so you cannot fault the horse. I mean, he's as good as these horses. He's just got to be able to work out the right trip and get close enough.
Yeah. Now, Mike, since you singled onto Lazarus in some of your doubles, you feel that he's going to have the upper edge?
Yeah, I just feel like that he's, this is his race. I just, this has been the main, focus since they got this horse. Big stage tonight, and he has a post edge over some of the others. The track is playing in his direction. I feel, even though it's changed a little. I do feel like that he's the one to beat. So, and you're getting 2-1 as opposed to the 3-5 on McWicked.
I also see Bob Bonney in the area. He's responsible for Always Be Mickey, as a fun fact. Although I also heard one guy scream to all of his friends, "Let's all go get drunk," and I'm assuming that's where half this crowd went to follow that one guy.
Trying to follow that guy.
And into the casino. They don't even want to stay for this last one. And this is the big one. Question is it a good betting race? Lazarus is 2-1, so you gotta feel it's good.
I think that's value, for sure.
Yeah.
And eventually I think he'll settle probably 8-5-ish.
And then, don't tell me again, it's 5-1.
That's too short.
That is way too short. He's a good horse.
You can have 86-1 on all bets off. It's huge.
All bets off. 7th in the Entourage.
Hey, Ice Attraction just almost won at 53-1. So
Ice Attraction's been racing in decent form.
it's true.
All bets off is not coming into the race the same way. Ice Attraction's only 50-1 because of the post.
Yeah, but all bets off made $3 million,
But he's also 7 years old.
and he likes the slop.
7 years old.
Well,
But he's still here.
7 years old.
The one
7
thing
years old.
about this race, everybody's only looking at 3 horses. The 1, 2, and 3. Because really the race does depend on what they're going to do. But the value lies in the exotics here. To try to get one of those 2, Lazarus or McWicked, out of maybe the Exacta or the Try. If you can get one of them out of it, you're looking at a nice payoff, even if the other one wins. Because they're only betting 3 horses, I'm assuming. I haven't seen. They're going to bet the 1, 2, and 3.
Filibuster's 15-1.
Wow.
15-1 is not a bad price on
That's
Filibuster
extreme
Hanover.
value.
Yeah. Especially since he was chasing those horses in the
Yeah, but
Entourage.
this horse hasn't been the same since, the beginning of the year.
It hasn't been the same. That mile at Lexington's not bad at all.
It's not bad, but it's still, a third. This horse has been getting thirds and fourths. I mean, you don't see any kind of winning effort in the last several months. Now you're going to think you're going to step up and win this race against these horses? I don't think so. I don't see it. And he can't get his trip either. So, I mean, Kakali's hot. I'll give you that. But
He's also had good horses. Percy Blue Chip with the trip, Dorsaduro with the talent. All right, good night to James Witherite as he goes out one more time. I'm now starting to feel cold feet
why?
because I've been outside for a while.
I've-
My feet are cold.
I've been cold the last 3 races.
I was using it as a metaphor. Are you talking betting?
No, cold, like body temperature.
I think
cold.
you're also talking betting.
Derek's not cold. He's eating ice cream.
Why did Derek get ice cream? Why don't we get ice cream?
You gotta go to Ben & Jerry's.
Oh,
Yeah, it costs money up there.
you gotta walk up
It was
the.
actually pretty, $4.49 wasn't bad considering we're in a casino.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. I had the $12 burger.
Well, Derek's.
Luke's jumping in.
No, Derek's jumping back in. Presumably, you had Percy
My
Blue.
ice cream, not jumping in.
You presumably had Percy Blue Chip and Lily Stride, the 2 biggest prices of the night, of course.
Oh yeah, I'm rich.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's the only reason you're stopping by is to
Well, that's
rub it in
why-
our face.
The reason why I got the ice cream is I had to walk back to the room, put all the money away.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
The room where all the CEOs and COOs are going to beat the living crap out of you
But
later.
I came back just in time to see, what's going on in the big finale here.
The big well,
Which one are you on here?
I like Don't Tell Me Again. I don't know what his
Oh,
odds
that's
are right
what
now.
I already said.
5-1.
What are the odds?
5-1.
That's about right. I figured 4-1 is what I was going to get.
You really think that's value?
Well, I don't know. What is McWicked and Lazarus?
Lazarus,
5-2 and 1-2.
McWicked's 1-2.
McWicked's 1-2. See, to me, 1-2 on McWicked is just awful.
It's too short.
I mean, you don't see him leaving at all here.
Who's the best in this race?
Or you mean out of the 3 of us?
Oh, well, I'd say me.
Well, he's got the sunglasses on, so I would go with him.
The guy that has to hide his
I'm just
identity.
the quiet one that cashes tickets. That's all. Yeah.
I like screaming.
I like lamb.
I like turtles.
No, in this race, I'm with
That's what I
Derek.
like.
If Lazarus is worth what?
I like. Don't tell me again.
Is it worth $9 million? I feel like this is a trick question. It's not a trick question.
That's what they try to syndicate.
Yeah, I agree with that actually.
You think he's worth it?
Yeah.
$9 million sounds high to me, but I also only have
What do you think,
$1,000 in my
Derek?
bank account.
Is Lazarus worth $9 million?
Yeah.
No.
As a stud.
No.
Oh, as a
He's gonna breed 180 mares next year.
Well, he'll do well overseas for sure.
I bred 30.
I don't know how well he's going to do in the U.S. at this point. I think remains to be seen. Let him go out and win the Breeders' Crown tonight in 149, and that'll obviously do a lot for him. I mean, I don't think at this point he's proven enough to be a monster stallion here. You know, maybe they can race him again next year, and if he goes out and has a huge season, he could be. But I think with what we've seen from Captain Treacherous,
Yep.
Yeah.
there's a lot.
No,
I'm not
it's
asking
fine.
you to talk.
It's the last race. We're
I
winding
think
down
we-
anyway.
We can talk.
I'm just trying to say, I think with what we've seen from Captain Treacherous and Sweet Lou, at this point, I think he would have to show more.
Yeah.
To warrant coming back next year. Or to be a good stallion.
To warrant a huge stallion fee at this point, Lazarus would have to show more than we've seen so far when you compare him to what Captain Treacherous and Sweet Lou have done, and also the Betters, the Lights, and the other ones who are already out there and well established.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about
Who the hell's Bethany?
Well, the thing about
I don't know. But the race is coming close, so I'm going to go see what's
get out of
going
here,
on out
Derek.
there.
Thanks for jumping on again. We appreciate
My
it.
pleasure. Always fun, guys.
Your ice cream won't melt if you go outside. Everyone's lining up outside, actually. They're getting ready to go and watch this race, which is kind of cool to see. Yeah. What the hell? Last race.
Last race.
Breeders' Crown Open Pace, Lazarus versus McWicked. We'll be back in a moment outside.
Time 5.
We're doing this one down. You guys are right on the fence.
All right, we're going to the fence. We're going to the fence.
I'm bringing tips with him.
Okay, you can bring chips. Mr. Witherite, Lazarus or McWicked?
Yes.
Okay, that's a great answer. Wimping out, we love it. As we go out onto the apron for this race, looks like the rain is died down. That's great. Oh yeah. I mean, my hairline's screwed anyway after this evening. Hey, it's Derek Givner again. Derek, who do you like? That's great. Thanks for coming by. So we're coming down here. More people up there than there are down here, but A, it's because it's cold, and B, the rain is kind of still drizzling a touch. We see Filibuster Hanover coming by here, right by us. That looks like a horse. It's a great guess. Another one coming by us. Is that Lazarus? That is Lazarus. No. That is not. No, that's Lazarus. Yeah. With Rock and Ron going by too. He's Lazarus. He better look good.
There's my choice right there.
Don't tell me again. Don't. I said that already. Oh boy. And Rock and Ron having a great time over there. I think this is Chris Page's first Breeders' Crown also. Getting the call for Ron Burke. Coming out from Ohio. There we see all bets off. Andrew McCarthy. There's actually a decent view of the track from here. Chris Gooden. Hey, Chris. Oh, no, not many people did. Here. You're here. Yeah, Lazarus or McWicked. You have 3 seconds. 3, 2. Oh, this guy.
That would be so sick of an option.
I hate this sport.
Lazarus.
Okay, he's taking Lazarus. How's the night been for you down here?
Wet.
Well, yes. More cold than wet, I imagine.
I heard that. I don't like that word.
Nobody likes moist. There's nothing wrong with the moist word. No, not at all. You got a great view down here, though, at least.
It is.
Shots coming out great?
When it's not raining, yes.
Well, sometimes rain makes great shots.
I'd rather it snow.
That makes even better shots.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, boy. Well, yeah. I wish I would have made more money than I did. These jerks made more than I did. I'm not. I didn't hear what you said. Filibuster Hanover going by. And then we also see Don't Tell Me Again's coming back around because all the horses are coming up and getting ready to start for this race. Everyone's up on the grandstand area right now. No one wants to go outside. Russ Adams, the Hanover Hustler from Rose Crop Racing. Yeah, we forgot your umbrella.
What's up, everybody? How are you?
Yeah, we're all right. You're live right now.
I'm live.
Yeah, we're on the air.
There we go. Hanging in there. Hit the last couple races and still a little bit down on the night, but it's okay.
You should have been watching earlier. Percy.
No,
Mike and I both gave her out.
I used that horse at the Western Fair race, the Camelot night.
Oh, yeah.
The Sylvian was driving, I believe, that night.
That's right. I was thinking open pace for some reason because you said Camlock. Lily Stride though 31-1. I feel, yeah.
Look at this. This is disgusting.
Oh
I didn't have no 4. I would have been alive to the.
Oh man,
That's dirty.
Jeez.
They're paying you. Sick, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was trying to beat Charlton.
I tried to too with Pure Country.
You had to try.
Yeah, we tried, but can't believe it.
I never met Nick.
No, he's a nice guy.
Oh.
Yeah, he likes his race.
Oh, McWicked's going by us now.
He's been asking questions all night.
What does it mean that a horse has 4 legs? It means that they're a horse.
That is correct.
Yes. You don't see a horse with 3 legs.
Where were you guys all night?
Upstairs. There, if you go up the stairs, we're to the right.
I was down there all freaking night. That's why.
You're dope. You were in the simulcast, weren't you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Are they
okay.
in the ballroom yet?
No, I wasn't up there at all. I mean, I was when I first came in, but I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything set up.
Yeah.
I lost most of my money in blackjack. Don't play blackjack, Mr. Girl. Don't play blackjack. Whatever you do, don't do it. Don't do it. Other than that, I'd be down like $20 in the horses.
Everyone's been getting sucked into the card room for some reason.
I play in Maryland Live sometimes. When I don't know if it works.
Oh, yeah.
I don't bet a lot at the track. I mean, I gotta get some action sometime.
Some action. Whatever's defined as action, we can't say.
You know,
But-
some.
Yeah, some.
But anyway,
And this is the. I'm doing all right.
this one sucks. I gotta get home and be home by 2 o'clock tonight. Wake up at 9 to watch the Eagles game because of fantasy football.
Oh, yeah, you have to. You have to.
Right. Because I have to see Ertz not score a touchdown. And then go to work straight after. Because you have a 4:40 go.
The game will not change whether you watch it or not.
Mike is saying that the game does not change whether you watch it or not. Meantime, we're looking at the board. McWicked is even money. Lazarus is 2-1. And 4-1 on Don't Tell Me Again. That's low on Don't Tell Me It Again. 4-1? Especially since he's been kind of avoiding this group through the season. He's good, though. When he's good. He's good, though, when he's good.
4-1, little bit low for me. I don't like that. I like 5-1 a lot better. 9-2 now. I'll take 9-2.
What is happening on that board? 6-1 Filibuster Hanover's way too low. What about Western Fame 41-1? Showed a lot of speed over at the Alarage, maybe to set up for Lazarus to come from off the pace. He could gun off and maybe get a trip. He's been good off a trip.
This gate needs to get into motion.
Yeah, it's true. Let's get this race rolling.
Like, this is ridiculous.
We started at, 3 in the afternoon? It's been 12 hours? There have been longer days. Yeah. Again, the longest day will always be the Adios.
And they're all turning again.
Up. They're really dragging right now. They're Fear the Dragon right now. As Delta Winter's coming up. Don't Tell Me Again is coming up. Yeah, they're all moving around. We got way more time now for this race. An extra little score down.
What's this fan doing?
It's a good question. What is that van doing?
Is there a river over there?
I don't know. It's currently Dave Miller and Tim Teatrick are having a little look at each other. And they're making their turn now. Delta Winter, the 8. Don't Tell Me Again, the 6. Look at that tandem. You couldn't time that better. And then there's Western Fame. Don't forget Western Fame. He's 46-1. Maybe there was a pylon down or something. Because there's a guy walking out of the van, going back to the van now. They want to make sure there's nothing on the track for this race. Or for any race. It's not just this race. At any moment, we'll have Lazarus versus McWigan. I keep seeing Derek Givner. I don't know why. I'm watching the Red Mile. He always pops up somewhere, and then when I go anywhere, he's still popping up. 35,000 in the win pool. I wonder how Handel's been tonight. They've had to push.
Pretty good.
Yeah, they probably had to push over the million.
Oh, yeah, they're way over that.
Yeah, they have to be. 50% takeout every race. They should have done really well. But again, should have. We'll look at the charts later.
Well, for
Pocono, they've done really well.
Well, $3 million in purse money.
More than $3 million.
Yeah.
It was a $6.5 million night. Here comes the van. It's gonna come back around, and then we're gonna get going. Doesn't Derek Givner have a job? Garnett's working for him, that's why.
Yeah.
It turned into Christmas. Oh, look at the winter circle. There's all Christmas down here for some reason. It's not even Halloween. It's supposed to.
Oh, there's a pumpkin over there.
No, that's the famous Christmas pumpkin. How do you celebrate in your household? You culture? What does that mean? I want this race to get going.
Yeah, because I'm cold.
I'm hungry. I haven't eaten since 12 in the afternoon. This is only off of 1 cup of coffee. All right, here's the starting gate. Moving into position. We are getting a front. We're gonna get a front view of Lazarus and McWicked. Wings of the gate are open. The starter calls the field. McWicked the favorite at even money, 2-1 on Lazarus. Third choice at 9-2. The 6, Don't Tell Me Again. Then at 7-1, Filibuster Hanover. This is the last for Mohawk. Field of 8, in line, in behind, into the backstretch. The open pace is off and pacing with Filibuster Hanover showing speed to the inside. Lazarus leaves out 2, but now ducks in a touch. Right in behind them comes McWicked as they move on to that first turn. Filibuster Hanover leaving out for the front. Western Fame getting away second. Lazarus behind them third. McWicked is back and fourth. Then it's back to Rock and Ron ahead of Don't Tell Me Again towards the back of the pack. They're then followed by All Bets Off and Delta Winner coming to that opening quarter. In front here, Filibuster Hanover, Western Fame second. Lazarus now moving to the outside to a 26-1 opening quarter, and here comes Lazarus. First up here for Yannick Gingras on his back, McWicked as they move on towards that clubhouse turn. Lazarus clears control. McWicked opts to stick to the inside. He races fourth as Rockin' Ron tries to flush out cover, moving to that clubhouse turn. McWicked goes now. He's first over with about 2.5 lengths to make up on Lazarus to the half mile. Western Fame sits the pocket, or rather third, right in behind Filibuster Hanover going that half mile in 55-2, 28-9-1 that second quarter. And McWicked is moving up to match tries at Lazarus. The battle begins into the back stretch. On the outside, McWicked a neck away, now a nose away. Now he's moving up to take a narrow lead on Lazarus to 3/4. Filibuster Hanover behind them, now shuffled to fourth. Outside on cover, trying to gain ground comes Rockin' Ron, but McWicked is powered past Lazarus to the 3/4 pole. It's McWicked leading by 2.5 now. Up into second comes Rockin' Ron. Lazarus is dropping back past 3/4 in 1:22 and 2:27 seconds that third quarter. Odds on favorite McWicked turns into the stretch. He leads by 3. Rockin' Ron is chasing second. Don't tell me again to the outside with Filibuster Hanover shooting through the passing lane. But here he is again. McWicked is cruising the line here under pursuit from Filibuster Hanover, but McWicked takes the open pace. Filibuster Hanover second. Don't tell me again third from Rockin' Ron with Western Fame back there too from All Bets Off Delta winner. Lazarus checked in last. 149-3. McWicked dominates again. Track announcer Ray Catola. Well, McWicked, he was the 4-5 favorite. As he should have. Lazarus, something was up.
Yeah.
Something wrong with Lazarus.
Lazarus won.
Oh, did he?
Wait, he's Lazarus.
Oh, wait.
Give me the match.
No, no, he won. Didn't you see him win?
Yeah, he's winning back to the paddock.
That is for McWickeds. Drink too much Heineken whiskey.
Sean Simon's having a good night then. He was handing out Lazarus ones. Wait, do we want to catch McWicked coming back?
No, all right, we're signing off.
All right, I guess we'll sign off. So, 12 Breeders' Crown Finals, all from Pocono Downs. We had Rod Allums and Mike Freboza give out a $100 horse in Percy Blue Chip. Lily Stride, another upsetter at 31-1. Sean Simons thought Lazarus won the race for some reason. Oh, yeah, okay, sure. You clearly were watching past the 3/4. McWicked, though, wins again in this matchup. Something, though, seemed a bit awry with Lazarus.
There's the groom.
Oh.
Ben Hollingsworth.
We'll hear some updates on Lazarus, most likely, as the weekend continues into the week on what exactly happened. But McWicked, the best. Most of the best horses won tonight. Woodside Charm stayed undefeated. Gimpanzee stayed undefeated. Some other horses won tonight. A night to remember is what they always say. I had fun. You had fun. You had fun. You guys made more money than I did. It kind of ticks me off, but we're going to go get food. This has been 3 Wide live from the Breeders' Crown at the Downs of Mohegan Sun Pocono. That does it for our tour this year. We'll see you next year. We'll see you back next week on North American Harness Update. And hopefully we'll see you next year at the Breeders' Crown from Woodbine Mohawk Park. For everyone here, this is all of us and Luke Van Belkom upstairs. Thank you so much for him. Without him, we wouldn't have had as smooth a broadcast as we did tonight. But until next time, I have been Ray Catolo. Good night.